Hello everyone and welcome. It's witch time and I wanted to call this live just for your information. I will say that I wanted to call this live It's witch time motherfuckers, but maybe I said maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. It's me, I'm Pixel, and with me there's
Poppy.
There we go.
He's very excited for tonight as well.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mikhail.
Hopefully Beatrice would be okay with having the stream today.
Of course. We hope. For now, everything is working fine. I don't know. Beatrice should be kind with us, please.
Please.
I hope.
Aren't you happy that you have your teacher there and
Yeah.
Butler almost surrendering? Come on. Come on.
Last time she wasn't very happy about having her teacher aligned with Butler.
No, but maybe she's gonna be distracted enough not to give us any problems.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So, and we're just... I mean, there have been 2 days of Silent Hill F and now this. So, you know.
Hopefully she's gonna be pleased enough.
I
Enough
mean...
gore and violence and psychological trauma.
Yeah, I'm hoping. By the way, last time, what did we do?
Last time, Butler and Virgilia went over all of the murders from the first Twilight, and they basically cornered Beatrice somehow.
Yeah, and there was the beautiful thing. Butler, explain that all the battle. Well, there's nothing now, so it never happened.
Yeah, the Butler and Virgilia had a very long conversation regarding the theories in the brown tubes. Basically saying this is the Schrodinger's cat. Unless you actually open the box, you don't know what's
inside. Yeah.
Inside. So Butler used this to counterattack Beatrice. And that's where we left off, because if I remember correctly, there's gonna be a kinda long scene after.
There was... yes, it was here. Yep. I would like to pinpoint it has been a week that OBS is glitching. The live is fine all the time, but OBS is always glitching for me. It's bugged in a way, and I don't know how to fix it. I have also looked online. There's no fix. So it's just gonna stay there and glitch. And I'll just pretend it's not happening.
It's that kind of glitch that's gonna fix itself one day.
One day, I swear, one day there's gonna be an update and it's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it's just there. It flickers every now and then. But everything works fine. If I click on stuff works. So I don't know.
Okay. So this is right after the battle against Beatrice, where Butler basically said, "Oh yeah, I refuse to explain."
Yeah,
and Beatrice was to use the red.
It basically says I don't need to explain because it's not a thing I have to do in the rules. So
yeah, I don't need to explain. I just need to find a way to counterattack.
Yeah.
So Beatrice was about to use the red. Runaway forcefully took her and went away with her.
Yeah,
now they're back.
Oh yeah, it was Beatrice was gonna say something, and Ronaldo said, "No, exactly. Put a hand on her and put a hand on her mouth and said, no, don't say that."
Exactly.
So Ronaldo returned with Beato, who wore a mixed expression. Yeah, she was sad because of that.
She didn't yet have her usual bold smile, but it looked like the blood wasn't rushing to her head anymore.
Yo. お前の手番だぜ。次の一手は決まったかよ。
デザインだ。
Oh.
この場はお前に勝ちを譲る。
Beato told me that frankly. It seemed she'd taken a far-sighted view, as though saying, if you want to laugh, then laugh. was a bit of a killjoy, and I lost my desire to deliver the final blow.
お前がリザインしたってのは、結局俺の説もお前の説も、互いが相手を否定できないイーブンって意味だからな。負けってよりは、引き分けって意味で受け取っとくぜ。
気持ち悪い同情などいらない。
Oh, okay. Now you want to play the pride card? Okay.
この場はわらわの負けだと言っておる。そなたには雨に濡れた犬を、さらに棒で叩く趣味があるというのか。
ねえよ。お前と違ってな。
Oh, okay.
Even though she ridiculed me horribly when I showed signs of refit, this is the best she's got when the tables are turned. I did feel that was pretty cowardly of her, but I decided to act with dignity as the victor and let it slide. Beato resigned.
Butter being the bigger person is not a thing that I would have imagined happening, but okay.
That's the one result of the first Twilight. Beatrice could encounter my move of one of the six was the culprit, and that person died in an accident. No, she probably could have countered it, but for some strategic reason, she admitted defeat. It felt less like I'd won, and more like I'd let her slip away at the last second. In a chess match with a witch, battles can be fought solely with pieces known as X, which require no detailed explanations. Thanks to the David's proof, I could create as many strange fictions as I wanted, and use them as fighters in our argument. But that only works in a chess match with a witch. In our human world, you can't use such abstract theories to explain things. This first Twilight was a chain of 6 closed rooms. It certainly may have been possible for a human. Beato wasn't able to deny all possibilities. However, I don't have a clue who committed the crime. Or why, or how they actually did it. It may seem strange to hear me saying this after I won. But for some reason, I felt like I'd been more satisfied if Beatrice had been able to say definitely that it was impossible for humans. I managed to avoid specifics using an abstract piece called X.
One moment.
Yes?
I haven't been able to say definitely that. Ah, okay.
But I couldn't deny the sense that some eerie intent that must never be known was filling up this entire mansion. Do you hear this wind sound?
Yeah. It's
There's
important.
same exact sound is found in Chikoni and I think in Igurashi as well, but I'm not too sure about Igurashi.
I mean, it's maybe a free
Same
sound.
exact one.
It's probably a free sound,
Maybe.
and that's why it's like you hear it there. There's like honestly, there's like a bajillion sounds that are free that you can find, and they are like in a bajillion different video games that have nothing to do with the others.
Yeah, no, I know about that, but it's still kind of funny because every single time that I hear it in Chikoni, I think about Umineko, and every single time that I hear it
Of course, of course.
Okay. When being besieged, your true enemy isn't so much the fear of an unseen culprit, as it is keeping such fears alive for long periods of time. Maria got bored and started complaining that she wanted to watch TV.
Of course.
There was no TV in the lobby, so she decided to return to the cousins' rooms on the second floor. The adults probably wanted to make sure Maria wasn't left on her own, and they told all of the children to go to the second floor cousin's room. George, who was grief-stricken by the loss of his fiancée, led the cousins up to the second floor without any resistance.
What is this, like the second time that Shannon died before George, right?
Yes. At first, Nanja had been reading a book in the lobby. But when he noticed the relatives looking like they wanted to discuss something sinister, he said, "It seems I am in the way," and returned to his room on the second floor.
Okay, there was... you were a robot for a fraction of a second, but okay.
Oh god. Oh, Beatrice.
Beatrice!
Maybe.
Okay, it was just a moment, nothing too much. So they were probably talking about money and stuff and all the thing, and Nanju said, "You know what?
Yeah.
I'm out of here. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything about this."
Yes.
腹減ったな。ぼんやりしてると、それ以上に眠気が来るぜ。
無理もないわよ。私たちは夕べ寝てないんだから。
きっちり24時間をここで籠城することになるだろう。
Maybe take turns sleeping.
無理をせず交代で仮眠する方が賢明かもしれんね。
Of course. Okay.
そうですね。私と主人がここにおりますので、辛い方は無理せずお休みになってください。
相手はそれを期待してるかもしれないわよ。
Yeah, not sleeping is better. Eva, what do you
この
think?
人数では崩せなくても、いくらか減ったらその隙をついてくるつもりかも。
ここには7人いるわ。2人ずつ交代で3時間くらい休むとか。明日の朝は遠いわよ。今はまだ体力があるからいいけど、今夜は辛そうね。
せやな。眠いもんはおるか。無理せんと休んでや。
Hideyoshi looked around at everyone to see who wanted to sleep first, but no one volunteered. Everyone was just as tired, but no one was bold enough to go to sleep right away. Their fear of the unknown culprit was just as strong as their sleepiness.
おらんかい。まあみんな無理はせんでな。
Why don't you go,
だからその時
Hideyoshi?
考えは
Thank you for the alert, Mikael.
確かに眠いけど、今はそういう気分じゃないの。
As Eva spoke sharply, she reread the second letter from Beatrice, which had been found in the boiler room. Beatrice had sent them 2 letters, which had repeatedly told them to solve the riddle of the epitaph. And she'd even provoked them by saying she'd give up her assets and the headship if they could solve it. Eva took out a notebook and opened it to a page with the epitaph copied onto it.
例の碑文ですか？
ええ、犯人の言いなりになるのは尺だけど、どうせ時間は腐るほどあるわ。退屈しのぎにはちょうどいいと思って。
悪くない時間潰しだ。兄弟で仲良く挑戦してみようじゃないか。
Yeah, the beautiful family that totally wouldn't kill each other if they could get away with that.
Yeah.
もう少し大きく書き直すわ。夏日さん、もう少し大きな紙はないですか？
使用人室に紙くらいあるでしょ。取ってきます。
Natsuhi immediately brought a blank B4 sheet of paper from the servant room. Kirie borrowed Eva's notebook, wrote out the epitaph on the paper, and laid it out on the table. Then, everyone quickly peered down at it. They automatically formed a crowd.
話にはこら難儀な謎やな。何を言っとるのかさっぱりや。
私も一時頑張って挑戦したんだけれど、同じくさっぱりだったわ。
分かってたらのこのこと金策には来ねえさ。
Okay.
何しろ トンの黄金だからね。
真面目に読むのは初めてなんだけど、大雑把に言って3部分に分かれてるのかしら。
昨夜から思っているが、キリエさんはだいぶ頭が切れるようだ。
I don't trust you even for a second, Kraus. Not that she said it, you noticed that. I mean, it sounded like you said it just to sound smart.
ひょっとすると私らでは解けなかった謎をいとも簡単に解いてしまうかもしれんね。ああ、キリエは鋭いぜ。変な先入観を与えない方が面白い捉え方をできるかもしれないな。
そうね。キリエさん、率直にこの碑文を読んだ感想を聞かせてくれないかしら。
多分皆さんのお役には立てないと思うわ。みんな買いかぶりすぎよ。
いやいや、思いつきは適当でいいんだ。お前の話を聞かせてくれ。俺が悩んだ時はいつだってお前のヒントが助けてくれたんだから。
あら、役に立ってたのね。今更だけど嬉しいわ。
よせやい。俺も感謝してるぜ。
We should thank her more.
仲がいいのね。羨ましいわ。
ぜひ私たちにもヒントを授けてほしいわ。いいのよ。どうせ時間つぶしなんだから、リラックスして。
No pressure, Kirian.
No pressure, Kirian. Just no pressure, Kirian. Loads the gun. No pressure, by the way.
Kirian was disturbed. Kirian was disturbed at being praised so highly for something so strange. But they had all of the time in the world.
I wouldn't be sure about that, but okay.
Realizing that this was just a way to waste time, she decided to accept the role she'd been given.
きっと見当違いなことをじゃあ私の考えで進めてみるわね。
最初に言った大雑把に言って3部分に分かれる。
Oh, didn't you weren't you the one that said that noticed that as well, Kraus? Now suddenly you don't know about this divided in 3 parts?
No, wait. The way I had read that one was, I noticed this about you, Kirie, but you're a very good thinker. Oh, where am I? I
Invisible.
disappeared. I'm here.
Okay, she's back.
Oh no, it's Beatrice.
It's Beatrice again. Yes, okay. I thought he said something like, "Oh yeah, I noticed that too." Like I noticed also that it can be divided in 3. Didn't he say something like that?
No. He said something like, I noticed this last night, but you're a very good thinker.
Ah, okay.
So I just, it's like, I noticed this about you.
そのままの意味よ。
I clicked by mistake, but yeah.
It's okay.
碑文はだいたい3つのパーツに分けることができると思うの。
I think this is more or less how it's divided in the hints as well.
まず最初のそこに黄金の鍵が眠るまでの5行。ここまでが鍵のありかを示した最初の部分。そして第10の番までの11行が黄金鏡そのものの場所を示した部分。
Okay.
そして残りの6行は黄金鏡にたどり着いてからの部分ね。
Okay. Yeah, I knew that game.
そうですね。
Thank you, game.
Thank you for telling me.
鍵と
It's nice of them.
そして黄金鏡の宝の話の3つに区分けできますね。
その程度なら我々だって把握している。鍵と扉、そし
Okay,
て
now it's
宝を
the
示す3つの区分。
It's funny how you notice things after they're being said, Kraus. Very, very strange, I would say.
This makes
But
more sense.
but you know, maybe it was one could say that you're not as smart as you think you are, or you may look like. But I don't know. Maybe it's me. It could be the reason why your business's idea don't work that well. But I don't know. Just saying.
兄さん余計な口を挟まないで。
Okay, someone said it a much more direct approach.
キリンさんに自由な発想で発言してもらうのよ。
キリエ、続けてくれ。俺たちもそれについては同じ認識だ。それで。
最初に出てくる懐かしき故郷というのはどういう意味なのかしら。普通に考えたらお父様の故郷を指すのかしら。
But
懐かしきとわざわざ断るところを見ると、とても思い入れのある故郷のように思えるわね。お父さんは小田原の出身だったかしら。
生まれは確かに小田原だけど、お父様が懐かしむ故郷は。
okay.
There we go.
We were talking about this actually yesterday.
全員同じ場所で認識してるわね。
They know, but we don't. Up to this point, we just knew that Kinzo came from Odawara.
Yeah. I remember. I remember. They said he came from. I didn't remember the name of the town when I asked you, because I remember that the kids talking about Kinzo's town. I didn't remember it was Odawara, but they were talking about that.
Yes. Now we got one more piece of info.
Yeah.
多分小田原じゃないわね。
Okay.
聞いた話ではとても楽しい少年時代だったそうよ。
A very fun time. I see.
親父の人生で最大の不幸は多分後ろ宮家の当主にさせられたことだ。 おそらく親父殿は後ろ宮家の当主になど本当はなりたく。
それはどこなのかしら。そしてそこに鮎の泳ぐ川は。
当時はあったんじゃないかしら。今はだいぶ開発が進んだでしょうから、鮎はいなくなってるかもしれない。お父様が少年時代の当時に鮎がいたと言われると、非常に調べるのは困難ね。
Still, you haven't said the place though.
Yes, exactly. This is why I told you it's kind of hard to grasp without any sort of
地理的
insight.
な意味では我々もそれぞれにかなり調べたつもりだ。エヴァに至っては現地まで直接調べに行ったんじゃない。
Oh, okay. So they actually went. Talk about teasing.
Shots
Okay.
were fired.
でも街並みは当時と完全に変わってる。何しろ戦争を挟んでるのよ。お父様がどこに住んでいたのかさえ正確な場所の把握は不可能よ。多分お父様が自ら現地へ今となってはどこに住んでいたか特定できないでしょうね。
あちらさんも随分目覚ましく復興したって話だからな。
鮎の川と言われてはっきりとした地名は出ないの？
そりゃな、何しろ鮎だぜ。
あ
水がきれいな川に住むってんだから、それこそ心当たりの川は親父が無邪気に鮎釣りをした小川もその後の開発で埋められたりもしただろう。
Okay.
戦前の地図、もしくは戦前の現地に詳しい人でもいれば。
So maybe it's not an actual river, but something else.
多分そういう話ではないわ。
どういうことだろうね。
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。黄金鏡を目指す者よ、これを下りて鍵を探せ。ここまでの2行で一度開業してるのよね。この2行だけで何かの提示が成立するのよ。そ
Yeah.
の何かに基づいて次の3行が続くんじゃないかしら。
何かの提示って何やろ。
わからないわ。とにかくその2行だけでどの川かわからないとか、そんなあやふやじゃなくて、はっきりとこの川という特定ができるのよ。ひょっとすると水の流れる川ではないかもしれない。鮎の川は何かの比喩かもしれない。
Okay, yeah, I was actually thinking something like that, that the river may not be an actual river with water and fish and stuff like that. But no idea what that could be.
Sort of ideas? Okay.
But no idea what it could be, because I said maybe it's not a river, actual river in that precise sense.
In that sense.
It could be something that the flows, meaning that I mean, even electricity flows, if you think about it. It could be anything in that sense. So I don't really know what.
あゆという言葉にはどんなイメージがあるのかしら。
あゆは鮭みたいなもんや。淡水魚だが生まれてすぐは海に出るんや。そして大きくなると川にそこに産卵して生涯を終えるんや。まあ一度は家を出るが大きくなって戻ってきて卵を産むってなあたりは一族繁栄的なイメージがあるかもしれんな。
へえ、淡水魚なのに海水でも生きられるのかよ。
Yeah, that's salmons. Isn't that common knowledge? Okay.
Kinda. I might have not known about that.
You didn't know?
I knew that they had to leave, but I didn't know they went into the ocean then went back.
Yeah, basically, salmons are born in the river. They go into and then when they're born, they go into the ocean. When to grow, when they're adult, they go back, and they actually go back to the river where they are born.
How?
I don't know how they know. They just know. Okay, don't tell me. It's not like they have a map, but they know. I don't know how. Probably by instinct. I don't know. But they go back each one to their own river. Don't tell me how they know that, but they just know.
Okay, that's interesting. I knew that they had to leave, but I didn't know they went into the ocean.
Yeah, and now I'm thinking about something else. Because do you know the legend of the carp that becomes a dragon and all of that?
No.
No?
Never heard about that.
Okay, it's like sea turtle, they do the same thing. Yes, basically sea turtles goes, when to lay egg, they go back to the place they are born. It's probably something, it's probably instinct or something like that. Don't really know how. Maybe as a biologist can tell you that. But no, I'm not one of those. So, the legend of the... You know Magikarp?
Yes.
The Pokemon. Okay, you know they evolved in Gyarados. Did you ever ask yourself why that happens? A fish become a freaking dragon?
Yes, but I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, there is a Chinese/Japanese legend of this very, very strong carp that goes to the opposite of the river, the river flow, you know, like a salmon. And I don't know if it was actually a carp, a koi. It was a koi fish. Okay.
Okay.
And it passed through a sacred tori on the river, and it actually transforms into a dragon after passing that, and that's why Magikarp evolved into Gyarados.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a legend / fairy tale thing. I summarized it a lot, but more or less it's like that. So
Thank you.
it could be that it has something to do with this. I'm not sure, but it could be. I don't know.
アユは香りが良いことから香魚とも呼ばれるとか。
Aren't they called sweet fish because they live in not salt water? And so it's whatever.
私は食べたことがありませんが、塩焼きにするととても美味しいそうですよ。
Yeah, I mean salmon. Yeah, it's good.
なんやなずきさん、あゆの塩焼き食ったことあらへんのか。うまいで。今度ごちそうしたるわ。
Were you saying something?
No, I was thinking about the word that they say. It's ayu.
Ayu.
I'm
Ayu
gonna
is,
look it up.
Ayu is
Because
fish.
not really. Not to my
I'm
knowledge.
I'm
so
sure
I'm gonna look it up.
I heard Ayu for something about fish or something like that.
I can't find it.
I think it's AYU.
Yes, but I can't find it.
Sure.
Wait, let me look it up in English. What about sweet fish?
Ayu.
Oh, because I looked it up in katakana. In hiragana, sorry.
Ayu is it's an actual type of fish. Okay.
Yes, it's called the sweet fish or ayu.
It's that. It's a specific fish. They do that. Okay. Have you ever seen the fish cooked on the stick? Entire fish cooked on the stick on the flame.
Yes.
It's that.
Yes.
Apparently.
Oh, it's that?
Yeah. I mean, there's a
cool.
picture. There's a picture of that. So I think it's that one.
Okay, no, the dictionary is very smart, so it didn't let me look it up in hiragana because it's actually written in kana.
Okay.
So it was only helping me there.
I think it's that because there's a picture of these of a lot of fishes like that put on the stick around the fire. So I think it's that type of fish. It's the fish they eat for breakfast, basically. Have you ever if you ever seen that?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
No?
no, I got no. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Also, it's written ayu as in AYU
Yeah.
without an A.
AYU.
Without, yes. Sorry, I put an extra
H?
letter in there.
Oh, okay.
No, not an H.
An I?
I.
Una I?
One more I. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I.
Ayu.
No, it's IU.
No, it's
AYU.
Yes.
It's 3 letters. AYU.
Yes, I don't know why I added that.
I mean, it could be. I don't know. It could have been.
I don't know.
But usually when there's the I, they pronounce it even if it's next to a Y. In this case, I think it would have been AU.
Ayu.
IU. Or something like that.
Ayu. Yes. No, I agree. I don't know why I added that.
庶民の料理だ。
Oh, it's a food code for commoners.
Oh my god, Klaus.
Oh, Kraus. Oh my god. Food for commoners. I don't dare eat
How dare
that.
you? How dare you?
私の妄想なんだけど。
It's like food for commoners couldn't be good or something like that. I would like to pinpoint that the most delicious plates are usually from the common cuisine, but okay.
Exactly.
God damn it, Kraus. Yes, exactly.
実は私、鮎の皮のイメージから家系図を疑ったことがあるの。
Ah! Is that what it means?
鮎は一度海へ出るけど、また生まれた川に帰ってきて産卵するんでしょ？まるで私のことみたいだなって思って。そうね。今だから白状する私も。あなたとマリアちゃんのことを指してるんじゃないかって疑ったこと。
なるほど。川を下ればやがて里あり。家系図を下っていくと見つかる里はマリアの名に含まれる。
Okay. How was I supposed to say to know this without knowing the language? Okay.
You can't.
Your family's name, only your name as Ri or Sato. The character family uses for village here. Okay.
There's no way for us to know.
It's impossible to know if I was suspecting it was gonna be something like that. Sadly.
You know, I confirmed that like in the second live that we did.
Yeah.
As we got to the epitaph.
It's a shame, but at the same time, you cannot really translate something like this.
No, it's impossible.
It's impossible to translate, and they actually tried, probably, but it doesn't work.
Unfortunately.
でもみんなも知っての通りお父様はマリアのことを毛嫌いして
Is there someone that Kinzo like? Not counting Beatrice, of course.
I was about to say Beatrice.
Not counting her.
Beatrice, Genji, and Nanjo. That's it.
Yeah. So, it's the kanji in the middle that it's Sato
You can
for village. Okay.
think about it as a field.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how that could look like a village, but yes, the one on the top could be the field.
Field and land, basically. It's field and land combined. The field is the top.
The square that look like a window thing, and the other one is land.
And the other one is land.
So village is okay. Wait, can I write that down for a moment? Okay. So, kind of looks like a banner.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It could be on purpose because it's probably banners for villages and stuff.
Actually, I think that land has one more. Wait, one more stroke.
Maybe it's fused with the other thing.
I'm getting confused between land and old, but it's kind of the same point.
Maybe it's fused within the thing. That's why one disappeared.
It is land.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Father,
something like that anyway.
Okay, Father doesn't like Maria, and we said that Father doesn't like anyone.
ほとんど言葉を交わしたこともない
Yeah.
それにお父様はかつてマリアに全然違う名前をつけるように言っていたの
Also, it's a shame though, because honestly, Maria and Kinzo got a lot in common, like the love for magic and for Beatrice as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see the two of them talking for like 4 hours about their special interests, and so I could see that happening. I could see that happening.
それを私が勝手にマリアにしたお父様はそれをとても怒っていたわその経緯を財産や家督を引き継ごうという大切な碑文にマリアの名を引用するとはとても思う
I mean, it was probably necessary at that point, I don't know.
マリアちゃんに碑文を読ませたことは
ええでもさっぱりみたいだった
She's 9. It's hard for adults. She's 9. But okay.
復活の儀式みたいな相変わらずのオカルト話ばかりで
Well, that is true, actually, but okay.
Yes.
親父殿とマリアの確かに両者にオカルト趣味はあるが全く交流はなかった私もマリアのことを指しているとは思えんね
懐かしきとわざわざ冒頭につけているのが私は気になるわ
What he went out is what beloved, the first
みん
line.
なが言っていたようにお父さんにとって後ろ宮家の当主となることが不本意だったとしたならそれを懐かしんだりするかしら
Beatrice? Maybe? Could be.
それは後ろ宮本家を
This is later though.
小田原ではない
After.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So maybe it's the connection was so maybe it's not the town because of that.
私にはこの懐かしきという冒頭の一語がお父様にとってとても大切な思い出深い場所を示しているに違いないと信じているんだけれど
まあいいさ当時の地図もさっぱりだから特定は困難だがとにかく親父の少年時代の故郷に鮎が泳げる川は何本かあったろうさ
水の流れる川ならねそれから続けてよキリエさん
Emma has
川
a
を下ればやがて里あり からの産業はちょっとよくわからないわ。
One moment. Okay. Okay, so we're not, but we said that we're not looking for an actual river at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
But since Eva actually went to the place, she sounds like she has more than a clue.
Yeah, of course, but it's Eva. She's always adding something, so...
Of course.
I thought that was like known all before this. Okay. If you follow the river downstream, you'll find a
こ
village.
れは多分鮎の川の2行に連結してる。
Yeah, of course, they're still talking about the river, so...
鮎の川の正体がわかれば、多分自然と意味がつながるものなのよ。それがわからない限り、この産業を先に解こうとしても。
What if... No, but it can't be though. It can, but what if it's everything on the actual island they are? And
What would be the river though?
that's the question. That's why I'm
No,
not
I don't.
100% convinced about that.
I'm kind of honestly confused on why they haven't told you where the other hometown is. They dropped hints like, oh, they got into the war. Everything what was destroyed is very developed now.
Yeah, it's
It's not
completely
the same
different and all of that. And I mean, this epitaph is also have been made definitely after the war, so I don't think that's the case. Also, if you think about it, so I
This is kind of recent. I think 5 years prior.
yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, this epitaph has been done after the war and the reconstruction of that of Odawara, so I don't think it refers to that. Also because of
No,
that.
wait. They haven't told you that the reconstruction or the development was in Odawara, but in his hometown. The other hometown.
Oh, I thought that. Oh, okay.
They were talking about the other hometown without telling you where it is, but they were like, oh, it's very different now. Everything got caught up in the war, and now it's very different. So it would be.
Oh, I
extremely
thought
hard
they
to
were
pinpoint
talking about that.
where
Okay, I read it wrong then.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not Odawara, the other one. So that's why I'm confused. They dropped hints, but
Why not saying it then? Okay, whatever.
Because I think this is more like historical or geographical knowledge. If you combine all of that, you could have a hint. You could.
Maybe if you're Japanese.
If you're Japanese, you're definitely gonna be at an advantage
Yeah,
because you would have studied it more closely than us.
yeah, of course. I mean,
I know now because I studied part of history of Asia.
ah,
so I did study
okay,
that war a little bit more closely, but
okay.
たくあゆってのは何なんだ
Yeah, what's up with that?
好物か
I mean,
I mean,
I
it could be. It could be.
それとも何か特別な意味があるのか深読みしても仕方ねえのか
ミクロとマクロの2つの視点を持たないと視野が狭まるわね。深く考えすぎないで、下るもの、登るもの。そのくらいの抽象的なイメージにしておいた方が。
そして鮎の川の答えが続く産業を経て黄金鏡の鍵にたどり着く。
こうして考えると3つの区分というのは間違いかしら。正確には4つの区分ね。
Eh?
鮎の川を下り、黄金鏡の鍵を見つけ、黄金鏡へ旅立つ。そして黄金鏡の宝。
Find the key to the Golden Line, journey to the Golden Line, and the treasure of the Golden. Of course, yes. I thought that was. I mean, also, add also the go down the Switchfish River.
Yes.
Find the key, journey to the Golden Land, treasure to the Golden Land. Okay, yeah, one could say that. Wait a moment. I'm not sure, but just let me check.
Yes.
Where is it? Okay, here. It was actually in front of me.
You're on it.
I wasn't able to find it, I don't know why. Okay, so we said that... No, it doesn't make sense though. Okay, no. We said that the village, it got the same character as Maria in her name.
Yes.
Or kanji, same kanji. Okay. If several down, you will see a village. Uh-huh. What if I'm not very sure about this, but definitely not sure about this. But what if the river is not a river, but it's like the family tree they were saying earlier, okay? And they say, as you travel it down, so as you go further and to the recent times, you will see a village. When they mean village, they don't mean since it got the same character, maybe they mean Maria since it's at the bottom, because she's the last born. As you travel it down, it means that you're going to the most recent member of the family.
Okay.
So maybe it's that. I don't know about the rest. Because who's the two?
Why a village though?
Yeah, why a village? Don't know. But it could be an interpretation of, I don't know. It doesn't make much sense.
If Kinzo loved Maria, it would have made sense.
It would have made sense, but apparently it's not.
It's not the case.
But also, it's not the hometown, the village, because it's a different place.
Exactly.
Because
you start
from the hometown and you and go through follow the river, and you reach
go down
the
you
village.
reach a village.
Follow its path downstream in search of the key.
I'm having so much fun.
Could be that the point is, the moment I know, I'm sure the moment I know what the freaking river is, it's gonna be a lot more clearer. Am I wrong? Okay, yeah.
Nice. I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, oh my god, what?
Because the point is, they were making actually a good point on saying, hey, yo, this could be a family tree. It goes downstream, it has all of that. Beloved hometown could be his actual family, mother, father, and stuff like that. It could... I don't know I don't think Kinzo, when he was younger, would be this hateful. Maybe not, but it could... So maybe it was actually, it could have been that he had a loving family and all of that, and then they died because of the war and stuff like that. I don't know. But that was a good point, but I'm not sure that's a solution.
There are basically two interpretations for now. One of them starts from the beloved hometown being an actual physical place.
And another one said,
other
wait,
one
it's
being the
not
family
an
tree.
actual... Yeah, the family tree. Maybe it's not... It's none of them. It could be it's none... They're both incorrect. It could definitely be.
Could be. Definitely.
実に面白い。
Even if I think it's not an actual hometown and it's an actual town in that sense, or an actual river, it could be something else.
せっかくだ。続けて碑文の最も中心的な部分である黄金鏡にたどり着く第10の晩までの見解を聞かせてくれんかね。
この碑文の中で最も象徴的で
Well, that part is kind of clear
そしてブス
for the player, at
単語
least.
が連発するからついついお父様のオカルト儀式と関係があるんじゃない。キリエさんならどう見るかしら。
Kirie recrossed her arms several times, peering into the paper with the epitaph copied onto it, as though she was looking through it.
これはとても難しいわね。鍵を手にせし者はから始まるということは多分鍵を理解していないと話が進まない。
The key, I think the key, more than an actual key, is like a key of understanding, not an actual item.
お手上げではある
Like,
けれど、一応挑戦してみる。
A key of a way of reading things, a
Reading
way,
that is-
a knowledge that you have, and now you can read everything in a different way, or something like that.
It's some sort of cipher.
Not really a cipher, because a cipher is like more mechanical. Okay, this is
Oh,
more
okay.
like okay. Now that you have the key, you know that these words actually means that, and you know that
Okay.
this phrase refers to this thing.
Okay.
鮎の川が水の流れる川とは限らないように。その鍵もまた本当に鍵の形状をしたものなのか疑わしい。
そうね。暗号と
Good
か
job.
キーワードの可能
See,
性もある。
okay, yeah, a code or something.
だってこの鍵は鍵穴に刺すものじゃない。
I think it's more a key for solving the epitaph, and saying, okay, now that you have this key, you can solve this thing. You go through all the Twilight, you solve that, and then you have your golden land.
第一の番に6人の生贄を選ぶためにあるんだもの。
Yeah, could also probably also if you have the key, you get out of the sacrifices. You're able to not become one of the sacrifices of the Twilights. It could be because you know how they're selected or something like that.
Well, if you're actually solving the epitaph, it could be that the witch is giving you time to actually travel to the Golden Land. If you get selected and you're actually trying to solve it, it's kind of pointless.
No, I
do you
mean,
think?
yeah. I mean, at that point, if you have the key, you're not gonna be the one. There's two possibilities. You're not gonna get selected by Beatrice herself, or you know a way of not getting selected, because that wouldn't make any sense.
But up until now, we know that roulette is random.
It could be.
Up until now.
It could be a lie, for what we know.
Could be.
Because in the end, Beatrice is the one that chooses. She says it's random, but maybe it's not really random.
We have no proof.
Where's the proof of that? Oh yeah, it's random. Or maybe it's like, oh no, you want... Beatrice usually is, I don't like you, you're gonna die. So usually it goes like that. So maybe it's not really random. That doesn't sound very random. So, you know.
It wasn't said in bread, so it's not canon.
Also, yeah, maybe it's Shannon. You're the first one that said this joke, and I'm gonna use it against you.
I like it though.
So yeah, it could be that if you know the key, you know a way of not getting selected for the Twilights, but it could also be that the point at that moment you have the key, Beatrice says, okay, you are not gonna get selected, just move away for a moment. I'm gonna kill all the other apart from you. So it could make sense.
Understandable.
You should not use that kind of joke. Here's another one.
その意味においては、この鍵は黄金鏡の扉を開くものじゃないと言い切れるわね。
Yeah, it's not an actual key.
しかし物騒な鍵です。6人もの生贄を選ぶ鍵なんて。
鍵がどうやって選ぶんや。ルーレットみたいにくるくる回すん
Wait,
か
can
い
I read the epitaph again?
There we go. What part do you need?
Next one. Thank you. Okay. Got it.
You got what you need?
Yes, thank you. Not gonna...
No. That's okay. No, I was thinking that even when here it says the one who attained the key must then travel. This is not a travel through space, more of a travel through time at this point. Because, you know, this is time passing. The first Twilight, second Twilight, and all of this.
But travel... I know that there's...
No, I don't mean time travel in that sense. I mean that you have to wait. That's what I mean. Not a literal time travel. I mean, the one that got the key just have to follow until the 10th Twilight, and then at that point, on the 10th Twilight, at Journey's End, you shall attain to the power of the Golden Slant Treasure once and for the last time. So now that you have the 10th Twilight, now that you have the key, you can go to the Golden Land at that point, but you have to wait for the 10th Twilight.
Okay. Got it.
That's at least how I read that.
Yeah, no, but I'm not gonna say anything about it.
I'm not saying that when I mean travel here, I mean you have to go
I know
through.
that you're not...
You have to go through all the 10th Twilight.
Right.
At the 10th one, you can actually use your key and go there. And metaphorical key. Wanted to say anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm having fun.
No, that's okay.
この鍵がある特定の6人を指し示す。
I mean, in the case of the roulette that Hideyoshi is saying, the key would be the ball.
Yeah, could be.
いいえ、ある特定の6つを指し示すというべきね。
This is what I was looking for.
文字通りに生贄を捧げろという意味でないならば。
Because Natsuhi said to select 6 human sacrifices. But the epitaph only means the 6 chosen as sacrifices. Never said human or people. Offer the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices. Those who remain.
Yes, but it says sacrifice, so it's something that is alive, at least. Oh, wait, if you interpret the sacrifice in a godlike way, it could be anything to sacrifice to the god. It could even be items and stuff like that.
It
Yes.
is like it is saying 6 things. More general, 6 things.
Yeah. If you say sacrifice in we are in the West we are not used to sacrifice in that way, but in the Far East it's common to offer as sacrifice
Yeah, exactly.
items and stuff. So I wasn't thinking in that way. If you think about it, you even do it in Silent Hill F to sacrifice normal items to the shrine, to the god.
Yes.
So-
Inari-san?
Inari-sama.
Inari-san. Inari-san. Inari-sama. Sorry.
So yeah, I wasn't thinking in that term because sacrifice here have different meaning. It's a cultural difference there, but yeah, if you think about it, it could be things. Yes.
例えばアナグラムかもしれないわ。
アナグラム
Eh?
文字遊びのことかね。
ええ。
Okay.
ローザさんが
Okay, this is definitely something they can work on in original language.
という話をしていた時からずっと考えてるの。
I'm
例え
gonna
ば
say
ルド
one
ルフ
thing.
さんは懐かしき故郷という単語からずっと
When we get to that part, when we get to that part, it's actually going to be solvable for us.
What do you mean that part?
Once you have obtained the key, you have to travel to the Golden Land according to these rules.
Once you have the key, you mean?
Once we get to that, we can actually give it a shot.
Okay. Monaguinchaka does offer thing to gods in animate of... Yeah, but it's not like you see it every day and the immediate thing that you think about it, it's not a sacrifice in that sense. Here in the West, I mean, if you think about a sacrifice is something you kill for get something else. First thing that comes to the mind. Normally, at least here.
地形的、座標的なものを想定しているようだけど、そうじゃないかもしれない。
Some coordinate or some other geographic feature, but that might not be the case.
これはある種の謎々、あるいは文字遊びかもしれないって。
Oh, is this the key? The way to play with the letters or kanji?
ごめんなさい。文字遊びとは何ですか？
Oh, that's
カモメカモメカチンカチンみたいなやつさ。
Eh? Well, did you say Rudolph?
顔を抜いたらな。
Ah, okay. I kind of seen that, so it cannot be that. Oh no, it's actually that. Okay.
みたいね。夏日さんが育ちがいいから知らねえだろ。
So you probably don't know, of course. Neri? Yep. Okay, how is this joke in Japanese? How does this joke work? Is it more or less the same thing?
I haven't heard the Rudolph saying that line. Oh god.
Well, it's okay. I was just curious.
君にはふさわしくない品のない遊びだ。
Only Natsui didn't get it. I'm like, look at her face.
That's sweet.
Oh god.
You're too pure for this world.
Yeah. Surely, I guess that the answer had to be something undignified.
夏日姉さん、こういうことです。
Don't, Rosa.
マリアの謎々ブックにあったんですけど、
あ、OK
タヌキの手紙っていうのがあるんです。
Tanuki notebook.
他の文字がいっぱい混じった暗号みたいな手紙があるんだけど、他の文字を抜くと、そこに正しい文章が浮かび上がる。
Ah, it's Tanuki notebook because there's Ta in Tanuki, so all of
そ
that.
んな遊びがあるんですよ。
It's like
Ah.
have you ever done like adding F and a vowel to every syllable?
Ah, that.
Chifia vowel for.
I was never be able to learn that when I was a kid. Never. I tried, but I never understood that.
Basically, you add the F and the corresponding vowel to every syllable. So chavo, chifi, afa, ofo.
Yeah. I technically understand that. I would never be able to talk like that. But okay.
No, I really remember that one on top of my head, to be honest. That's I finally realized the answer to the undignified riddle of that post, and her face grew red as she hung her head in embarrassment.
Perché parliamo farfallese? Perché è praticamente la cosa di cui stiamo parlando.
Per me si chiamava farfallino, non farfallese.
Dipende dove sei. In posti diversi o nomi diversi. Ok. It's this type of talking, by the way, in Italian for the one that doesn't know the language.
Yes.
Kill actually mean remove in that sense.
私もそれを思ったところなの。黄金鏡の鍵とはひょっとすると6文字の単語かもしれない。
つまりタヌキの手紙の「タ」が6文字あるっちゅうわけか。
A Kid of the Golden Land is a word with 6 characters. Like Tanuki, it would be 3 syllables. I think they mean that. In Japanese, of course, I'm talking now.
これはややこしいこっちゃな。
文字遊びか。日本では子供の遊びという印象が強い。特に英語圏では知識人の個人
yeah, British humor.
親父殿が関心を示すことは十分に考え。
ただここで急にわからなくなるの。ここまでの流れは謎に満ちていながらも鮎の川、それを下れ、そして鍵を見つけろと非常に順番的。そしてその結果6文字の鍵を手に入れたと仮定するんだけど、そうすると何から6文字を殺すのかわからなくなるの。
We don't know what we kill the 6 characters from.
そういやそうだな。6文字を何から引くんだ。
Oh my god, it's like that? When they say kill, it's that? And you get the... Oh god, that's extremely complicated.
So you get the key.
Okay,
6
wait.
letters.
Let me guess. Let me guess if I'm right. One moment, sorry. So, okay, it's extremely complicated even to talk about. So let me form a phrase in my head first. So, okay, when they mean kill, it means removing syllables from a word. Okay. And then
Or letters, yes.
Letters. Here I'm talking in a Japanese way of writing with syllables. hiragana way.
You know, I'm saying letters because they're talking about characters. It would have been syllables specifically.
I think
yes, that's the same
I
thing.
think they would have been syllables though, because since this is all a wordplay in Japanese, it would make more sense if they are syllables. I think. Am I correct or not?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay. So, whatever. If they are syllables, if they're word, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna say syllables, but it's the
That's the same kind of reasoning.
The reasoning is gonna be the same. Same kind of So,
yeah.
when I say, let's take the example of the Tanuki notes that now I cannot. Now, just let me tell you, when I imagine the Tanuki note the first time I heard it, I think of the Death Note, but with the Tanuki, and that says Tanuki's note, and every time you write a name on it, it transforms someone in a Tanuki. But okay. So, it could be a good parody.
Oh my god. Oh, no. A Tanuki notebook is Tom Nook writing every villager's name into the notebook and turning them into slaves for his shop.
Honestly, could be happening. Also, have you ever noticed that Tom Nook, it sounds like Tanuki?
Oh, yeah.
Tom Nook, Tanuki, huh?
That's cool. That's cool.
So...
Yeah, sorry.
No, but I diverge. Okay, so if you say the key is probably something like they were saying in Tanuki, Ta-nu-ki. Okay, if in the Tanuki riddle the thing is remove the ta.
Yes.
The ta is the one that has been selected. The one that you have to kill is the nu and the ki.
Wait, the
Or
opposite.
or it's the opposite. I was thinking it could be
because
that or the
Tanuki-
opposite. But okay.
Because in the Tanuki notebook you delete the ta, so it would be Nuki left.
Okay, so you kill the ta. So the moment you have the key, you know what to kill. In this case, you have to kill the ta. I don't know what the key is yet, of course. And that's how the stuff is being sacrificed. Something that got that have the ta starts with ta or something like that. I'm doing with a word that they give as example. It could be anything because I don't know what the heck is that fucking key. But
Can I tell you this just to
so
make you go, what the fuck are you telling me? And say you one thing,
one moment, let me finish or else I will lose it forever.
Oh, sorry.
So in this case, if I would say ta, there's no one that's called with a ta, right? No one in this entire game is called ta. No, there's no one. Of course, there's no one. Let's say that you get the one that you have to eliminate instead of ta. It's na.
Yeah.
You would kill Natsuhi in this case.
Yes.
Or who else had the na? Nanjo. Also. Nanjo. I think that's all.
I think so.
Yeah, there's no one else. So you would sacrifice Nanjo and Natsuhi if that was the way of selecting. I don't know how the rule is because I don't have the key, but the reasoning is probably something like that. The way of selecting the sacrifices. If you think about it, on the first Twilight this time, all the servants have been eliminated. So maybe what has been selected is something have to do with servants. This time.
But in the first Twilight, in the first game, there was part of servants and part of adults.
Yeah, but that could have been a different selection. I was talking about chapter 3.
but this would mean that the key changes every chapter.
No, it could be that the key is the same, but the word to use is different.
But if the key is the word,
No, the key is not the word. The key is not the word. The key is the way of selecting that what to kill or what to remove.
okay.
Like, if I have Tanuki, Tanuki is not the key. Tanuki is just a world. It's just a word. The key is what do I have to remove to select Ta, Nu, and Ki. How do I know that I have to remove that? That's the key. How do I know to remove? It's the key.
I get your point. I get your point. I'm not gonna specify anything about this for now.
So it's very
But I do get your
convoluted,
point.
but I don't really know if it's that, but or else it would have been killing the same ones every time.
Mm-mm.
And also it would make sense because you select someone different in every Twilight. It's probably a sequence of words. One for each Twilight. I don't know. So, what are you saying earlier?
But I just want to say something to make you go, what the fuck are you telling me?
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you, we don't know the key, but you already heard what we're going to use it on?
When? Now? Or in the past?
In the past.
Okay, not like in this live, that's what I mean.
Not in this live.
Okay.
But earlier. Not long ago.
Okay, I would never know. I would never know. But
No,
okay.
You would never know. You would never know. I noticed it. And I was like, are you fucking serious? What are you
Okay.
telling me?
Okay.
What are you telling me? But
So-
just know that you already heard this.
Okay, good. So, and as I was saying here, Rudolph is asking, where do we pull the 6 character from? Probably knowing where do we pull the 6 character from, it's the key or something like that. I don't know, but
その提示がないな。
第2の番に残されし者はとある。ということは、少なくともその何かは有限の文字数なのよ。
something as a limited number of the characters.
そこから6文字を抜いて残った文字で話を進めろと読み解けるわ。
Ah. It could also be like a long word. You remove something, use that as the sacrifice for the first wallet, and then you get the remaining words. It would be you remove Ta the first time, still going with Tanuki. And then you still have Nu and Ki. If you remove the two words that are close, in this case there's only two, it's Nu and Ki, and you kill both of them.
Yes, but if you're thinking with the people, you choose the first 6, and then the rest of them pull apart 2 who are close.
Yeah.
And then those who remain.
Those who remain, okay, yeah.
なのに、最初に提示があるべき何かがわからないの。
I mean, it's the keys, of course, but we don't have
や
it.
っぱり文字遊びという過程が間違っているのかしら。
Everyone crossed their arms and fell silent. It felt like they were about to reach a novel understanding they hadn't managed before, but they stumbled just one step short. Then Hideyoshi's stomach rumbled heartedly. That silence was broken by laughter.
すまんすまん。珍しく普段使わん頭を回したもんですっかり空腹になってしもた。やはり朝食抜きは答えるわなあ。
Nervous laugh.
ここには何かないのかね。
軽食の備え程度があったはずです。用意しますね。
俺も腹ペコだ。上のガキどもも腹ペコだろうよ。しかし18人分も、そして3食もここに備蓄があるの。
そうやな。明日まで長丁
You're not
場や。
18 anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said 18.
一
Okay.
度屋敷に戻って厨房で缶詰の類でも漁った方がええかもしれんな。
Dangerous
クラッカーと
though.
おつまみくらいしかありませんが、それでよければ準備できます。でもこの人数ではお昼の分も残らないかも。
今はそれでいい。すまんが準備してくれんかね。
It looked like the man had been taken over with an appetite that stopped all thought. The atmosphere grew more peaceful, and the epitaph investigation team split up for the time being. But Eva kept staring at the paper the epitaph was written on, like she was going to burn a hole through it.
文字遊びはあくまでも私の仮説。それが間違ってる可能性。エヴァさん、あまり根詰めないで。
You're the smart one, Kyrie. You had a point.
私の勝手でやってるの。放っといてくれないかしら。
Eva spoke coldly.
Of course.
Kiri didn't bother her anymore, and instead went to help Natsuki prepare breakfast.
Eva not trying to get the golden land for her own and only her own, of course.
Yeah.
姉さん、私たちも朝食の準備手伝った方がよくない？
じゃああんたが手伝いなさいよ。
Okay.
私はこれを解くので忙しいの。
Shut up, I'm trying to get money.
Yeah, cheap.
じゃあ
Yeah, cheap.
私手伝ってくるわね。
Burrosa.
まったく。なんであなたはそんななの？
What has she done now? One time the Rossi didn't do anything.
この碑文を解いた人間が後ろ宮家の家督を譲ら
だよ
あなたは関係ないと初めから諦めているようだけど、もしも解ければローザにだって家督を引き継げるチャンスがある。あの兄さんから全てを奪うチャンスなのよ。
Okay, breaking news, Eva. Maybe not everyone think like you. Just saying.
どうしてその千載一遇のチャンスをあなたは真剣になって挑めないの？
Where is it gonna say something?
No, I was echoing you.
Oh, okay.
それは
Rosa hung her head, unsure as how she should answer. Too late, she regretted carelessly speaking to her sister when she was in a bad mood.
あんたも何か気づいたことがあるんなら言いなさいよ。
No, at this point, if I was Red, I wouldn't say shit.
私やキリエさんは真剣に推理してたのに、あんたは相槌ばかりだったじゃん。ほら。
Also, but to be fair, your brothers are not as smart as you, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the Skrauts that think is the smart one there, but he definitely isn't.
何か気づいた点はないの？ほら。
これ不思議よね。
何が？
黄金鏡っていう単語よ。何度も出てくるわよね。黄金鏡って単語。
それが何よ？黄金鏡を文字分解すると何かキーワードにでも。
そうじゃなくて、ほら、この第10の番だけおかしいでしょ。みんな黄金鏡なのに、なぜかここだけ黄金の里なの。
Because the Gunland's gonna close after that?
わざわざ「の」が1文字混じるのよね。どうしてここだけ言い方が違うのか。別に意味なんてないわよね。お父様のことだもの。ちょっとした言葉のあやでたまたま言い方を変えただけかもしれない。
I mean, the golden line has been used at least once for Kinzo, the first time. Oh, is this a remix?
Yes.
So, before continuing this, I mean, the golden line has been used for Kinzo, and who said that he used it only once? So this is the last time you're gonna use it. And then, bye forever.
おや、何がつまらないのですか？つまらんつまらん。はてさて、この子が何をぼやいているのかさっぱりですよ。
おそらくマダムがバトラ様にいろいろ提示をしたのが不満な。
別にそんなの不満ではないぞ。不甲斐ないバトラがようやくわらわに釣り合うレベルになったので、むしろ満足してるくらいだぞ。少しバトラ君と仲良くして。
Ah, yeah, that's definitely what is annoying her.
若い子同士に任せて、老人は退散した方がいいのかしら。
Virgilia and Ronove giggled and cackled. Beatrice's irritation meter finally reached its limit.
I with the Kraken.
わらは笑い物にしよって。ロノウェ、しばし姿を消せ。消えろ消えろ。
かしこまりました。それではしばしのおひ。
Sometimes she is literally like a child.
Yes. Very fickle.
You need myself or no? Yeah, I mean, everyone would need that. Would need one.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, but you like to continue?
Oh, yes, I was gonna ask actually. When my body held, still laughing, and vanished. After that, all that remained was the grumpy and irritated figure of Beatrice, and Virgilia was coolly enjoying her tea. I can depict it very well.
この島に19人以上いないと言って。
I can depict very well. Virgilia very calm drinking her tea. That is just fuming. Yes.
やっぱりな、ちょっと早いかなと思ったんだが、やっぱ早かったかな。彼をもっと迷走させてからならともかく。全くにもって無駄な切り札でしたよ。むしろ彼を奮起させてしまいました。
In addition to the line that which battlers possess a second victory condition, one of explaining everything without suspecting one of the 18. It was at that point when it had been tossed about by two opposing goals that his art should have been at its weakest. However, Beatrice used the red carelessly, proclaiming that there were no more than 18 people. Because of that, Butler has been forced to suspect one of the 18. And he finally began to build up the resolve he needed to accept that. Butler was stubborn, but it was sculpted white fissures would run all through him, like breaking china when he was struck in a fragile spot. That itself should have been his greatest weak point, but
前回圧勝だったんで、ちょいと油断が過ぎたかな。ええ、油断が過ぎましたね。前回はバトラ君にとって難易度の高いゲームです。どうやら今回はあなたにとって難易度の高いゲームになりそうですよ。
oh,
割れた壺は決して元に戻ることは。
have you ever heard of Kintsugi, Beatrice?
未練がましくかけらを拾うより他の手を考えた方が建設的というもの。しかしすっかり知恵をつけたバトラにどう仕掛ければよいというのか。炉の上のクッキーよりあなたが困っている顔の方がお茶菓子に。バトラもお師匠様も炉の上までもわらわお茶化扱いだ。
わらわは決して甘くはないというのに。
With a shameful childlike face that she would never have shown in front of Butler, she rolled her head around on top of the table.
お嬢様、せめてヒントを。
おや、何のヒントですか？
バトラーをギャフンと言わせて、わらわを認めたくなるようなうまい指し手を。ズバリ教えろとは言わないから、せめてヒントだけでも。
ダメです。私は今、バトラ君の味方をしてあなたに利することは教えられません。
そんな固いこと言わずにさ、弟子が困ってるというのに。
You tried to kill your disciple, like, today?
Yes.
師匠を超えたと。
Your teacher, I mean.
していた気がしますが。
There we go.
年寄りらしく老快な知恵をいっぱい授けてくれよ。頼むよ。バトラにばっかりずるいってよ。
You have like 20 helpers, Beatrice.
もう相変わらずのだだっこですね。でも確かにちょっとあなたのお灸にはなったけど、フェアなゲームとしては少し
そうであろう、そうであろう。頼むよ、お師匠様。せめて今後のヒントだけでも。
ヒントだけですよ。意味は自分で考えるのですよ。
自分で考えるからさ、バトラーをケチョンケチョンにできるやつを頼むよ、お師匠様。
Consider how she acted like a great and mighty witch in front of Butler. The way she acted when it wasn't her was truly pathetic. She just sighed at how child's better still was, despite all the time that had passed.
ではヒントだ。イソップ寓話の北風と太陽。
Ah, yeah, okay, yes, this is very famous.
旅人のマントを奪うために北風と太陽が勝負する話であろう。
そうです。乱暴かつ請求な方法が常に最善の選択肢とは
言われなくても分かっておる。わらわが勝ちを焦りすぎたことはすでに反省しておる。
意味はよく考えること。それからバトラ君も少々誤解があったようですが、あなたにも誤解があるようです。あなたはこのゲームの勝利条件を
バトラを屈服させることの他に。
ほら、その時点でもう間違っています。
わらわが何を間違え。
あなたの勝利はバトラ君にあなたという存在を認めてもらうことではありません。
バトラにゴマを吸ってわらわを魔女と認めてください。愚かな。そこまでわらわは落ちぶれてはおらぬ。
Better grow like a dog in a bad mood. You just shrugged their shoulders. Nicker and Disciple was as short-tempered as ever.
ヒントは出します。あとはあなたがよく考えることです。いずれにせよ、バトラ君にこれまでの手は通用しません。相当の戦略転換が必要になるでしょう。
言われずとも分かっておる。北風と太陽の話はとにかく方針を変えねば。お師匠様もあっと驚くような奇策を披露してみせるぞ。
それは楽しみです。バトラ君はそれにどう挑むのかしら。あなたの健闘も祈っていますよ。
バトラのついでに。
もう投げ出してこうさん。
Oh, this again.
そんなに眠いならお布団かぶって眠っちゃえば。
As my mind grew vague and I pretended to fight my drowsiness while sinking deeper and deeper into the sofa, I scolded myself.
あんなにもクラウスから当主の座を奪ってやりたいって夢見てきたんでしょ。
Ouch.
そのチャンスを私の魔法が与えたのに、あなたはもう放り投げ。
そうは言うけれど、この謎は本当に難解よ。知恵の輪の方がまだマシだわ。 解けるってことが絶対に約束されているもの。
I just realized something that I cannot say. Never mind.
でもこの碑文の謎、
Can't tell you.
それすらも約束されているかわからない。
What?
Can't tell you.
Okay. Keep your secrets.
I swear, I really want to, but I can't.
Silent Hill related.
Yes.
Okay.
私は挑むだけ無駄な勝負を挑んでるのかもしれない。
Still lazy, I look at the notebook I'd been holding the whole time. Was open to a page with the epitaph, which I must have stared at hard enough to burn holes in in it so many hundreds of nights I'd lost count. Ah, she had the epitaph on herself the whole time.
Yes.
That page is truly a door. On the other side lies the Golden Land, the place I wanted to drive myself to no matter of the effort ever since I was a child. And the place was never be able to reach. My touching the door with both hands. With the book. No, the door right there in front of me, ready to be open, and yet still unable to reach the other side.
そうよ。あなたは扉に手をかけさあ、それを力いっぱい。
Yeah, you can't. You need the key though.
そしてその扉に書かれた文字を読む。
力いっぱい開く扉に書かれた文字を読む。
Strain your eyes. See through to the thing beyond the epitaph written in the notebook.
懐かしき故郷は私たちの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。お父様が唯一懐かしむ過去は少年時代だけだもの。
そうね。なら鮎の川は、それが泳ぐ川は複数あるし、お父様が住んでいた場所のすぐ近くにあったか、鮎の生息するどの川が地図上距離的になんて話になると、急に曖昧になって特定ができなくなる。
自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。
Yeah.
鮎という言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れ。川で考える。川で。家系図という連想は悪くないわ。その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。
Outlink a river with something else along those lines. Can you move Eva a little bit on the right? I want to read that.
川じゃなかったら鮎は泳げないのに。
Maybe the sweet fish aren't sweet fish.
ああ。でも鮎が泳げるってことは川魚だけど、海に出るってうちの人も
No,
言ってたし。
those are salmons though. It's not simfish.
海まで。
To the ocean.
いえ、でも。
New soundtrack.
Yeah.
気づいた。でもうろ覚えなの。ここには書庫があったはず。調べれば確認できるわ。
それが鮎の川なら。そして鍵は6文字の単語かもしれないなら、鍵が本当にその川に眠ってるというの。
It's the name of something?
Mm-hmm.
Of a book?
Not a book. Something that can be found in a book.
Title? No, it's not a book. A bookmark? It's not 6 letters though. I mean, at this point they're saying 6 letters, so it must be 6 letters also in English.
Don't remember the actual word.
Ooh,
So sorry.
ooh. I'm talking about the music now. What's this?
Isn't it good?
What is piano? Wow. Something you can find in a book in a library, because they were talking about that. Should be a room that contains book. Library. Book.
Yes.
What's in a book? Page? Page is 4. Pages is 5. So no.
Wait, something that can be investigated by opening a book. They were talking about a room containing books, so that they can ascertain of the nature of the Sweetfish River.
Index. Words? It's not the correct number. No, words is 4. What is 4? So no. How many is letter?
Letter has 6 characters, but
Letter is 6, but I don't think it's that. If it is something that can be found in a book, it could be that it may not be in every book.
okay, yes. But you're looking for content in a book, not really a word related to books, right?
Yeah. So, story. Too short. Something in a book. Something in a book. It's not index. It's not words. It's not story. It's not.
You're thinking about.
Maybe it's not that literal.
Exactly. It's a bit too generic what you're thinking about. Still a little bit too generic.
It's something for a specific book, then?
It's something that you can find in a specific book, but that something is not a word or a concept. It's something. It's content.
It's not an actual part
some
of the
sort of
book, for
content.
what I
No.
understand.
No. You're looking for a book.
It's something that can be written in a book, or draw. I mean, it's some part of the content of the, let's call it story, even if it doesn't have an actual story of the book.
Yes. It's the content. It's about the content of the book.
It's about the content of the book.
If you wanted to ascertain what kind of Sweetfish rivers are in a place, what kind of book are you looking for?
A book about animals, probably. Biology book.
Or
there's probably a word for that, but I'm not sure.
in Italian?
Un libro sugli animali o qualcosa del genere?
No.
No?
It's, another kind of book. That one is good. It's a good guess. But you're not looking
Biology book?
You're not looking for the kind of fish, are you?
It's un Atlante? An atlas?
Yes, Atlas.
Atlas?
So if you want to ascertain where we can find the Sweetfish
But
rivers,
Atlas is
we need an
5 letter.
So that's not the word. But she's saying, I need to make sure I need books. And in a room full of books, I'm gonna find an atlas where I can ascertain what the Sweetfish River is.
Ah, okay. No, I was thinking.
That's not the key yet.
That's not the key. Okay, no, I was thinking that was gonna be the key.
No, there we go.
Okay, I was searching. No, I was going more in depth with that. Okay.
No, it's a little bit earlier.
Okay.
This is in steps now.
Even if I don't know what from what I should take the 6 characters.
本当にわからないの？よく考えて。
Pretty smart, so already is solid.
気分の謎なんて大層に考えないで。子供の謎だと思って。男なんていくつになったって子供なの。お父様が
It's true. I cannot deny that.
ここ 心の中の本質的な部分は子供と何お父様への畏怖を捨てるの。マリアが船の中で突然出してくるようなくだらなくて低俗な謎々遊びだと思って。
謎々くだらない低俗な。
If my memory isn't wrong, that is probably the case. I'm trying to rely on my vague memory. I should be able to figure out immediately by searching the library.
私たちは多分もうあとはそれが正しいか調べるだけよ。さあエヴァ。
I didn't know this.
誰にも気づかれないように書庫へ。あそこにはお父様の書斎から溢れ出した硬い本が山積みよ。
It cannot be that stupid.
What are you thinking about?
The hometown. Is it that dumb? It's the central part of a word. Because
Nope.
no, because it said a sweet feature running through my beloved hometown. So if we have the word for the hometown, we're looking for the middle. Running through, it means it divides. So the middle, no? Okay, it's not.
No. It's not that stupid. It wouldn't be stupid, to be honest. It wouldn't have been stupid, but it's an actual place.
It's an actual place. So
that's the hard part of this.
I mean, as when we have the name of the place, could it be that
you could investigate on your own.
okay, we don't still have the name, so it's hard. Okay.
Yes. Once we get the name, we could run an investigation on our own.
We should find a mountain of thick books that didn't fit in Feather Study.
私たちの疑問に答えてくれる本が急いで。これが生涯で最初で最後の私たちの夢の叶うチャンス。
Look at Eva dies the moment she gets the answer. When I saw you try to lay a blank over her, Eva suddenly jumped up.
ごめんなさい、起こしてしまいましたね。
エヴァ、眠いなら無理をしなくてお前から休みなさい。
Fuck you, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, to the bathroom, definitely. Going to the bathroom.
無理をせんと、また体に触るで。
本当に大丈夫だったばすぐ戻るわね。
So
After leaving only those words behind, I rapidly left the lobby. The lobby was partitioned by a locked door, so as soon as I went into the corridor, they could no longer see me. The library was next to the servant room. Father was always owned a vast book collection. But ever since he started to become engrossed with his occult hobby, the collection grew even larger, so that the normal books suitable for a normal study had been forced out due to the overflowed. This so-called library was mostly used as storage room for those normal books. They were all thick, like complete encyclopedias for intellectuals. And it was very convenient for me, now that I was investigating something. Why the gun? They're books! I entered softly, and just in case I checked the room with my gun. Radiant, making sure that there were no suspicious people here. Ah, okay. Then I looked at it from the inside. I actually wasn't thinking that the murder might be hiding somewhere. What scared me was the thought of one of my ceiling might hear what I was investigating. Of course. Money first, and then the rest.
the headship.
The headship, the money. My heart has started racing before I realized it. I was half asleep just a moment ago, so I didn't realize how significant this thing I noticed was. But as I gradually became aware, my eyes started to feel like it was about to explode. Probably not.
クラウスとルドルフは気づかないと思う。でもキリエはわからない。あいつおかしな感がする。あとはローザもわからない。
ローザもグドンよ。
Yeah.
昔から 呆れるくらいにね。
そうあなたにグドンと思い込ませて不必要な恨みを買わない
It could have also been that the case.
あった。これになら載ってるかしら。
Pull the book and flick through the pages.
これ鮎の皮。
鮎の皮とはそういう意味なのね。もたもたしないでさらに調べて。
分かってる。
Of course.
下ればやがて里って町や村って意味。人口密集地だもの。そんなのいくらでもあるわよ。
どうして思考を停止するの？嫌ならやめちゃえば？後ろ宮家の当主は切り絵に譲っちゃえば？
Well, you just had the Yoshime headship over to Kirie. If only you just hand the Yoshime, eh?
いやよ、私が当主になるの。これがその最初で最後のチャンス。
Ah, okay, just provocation.
里ってどういう意味？この
She's holding herself.
Yeah,
だってあるの？
その里にて二人が口にし岸を裂きしよう。分かってる？
Yeah.
I kind of want to give you the name, but I don't know. There's gonna be an actual place in the game where they tell you outright the name
okay.
of the place. So I'm not sure if I want to give you the name now so that you can follow along, or
I mean, they're not telling me, so I don't really know how I could know before.
yeah, no, that's it.
There's no way of knowing this before, so that's okay.
No.
Don't worry. Right before
Just know
my...
that it's not common knowledge for us.
Yeah, of course. Just I haven't been able to understand at all. Began to snap. Into place, all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really okay for this to be the answer? Really? Really? But this is...
これは全然6文字じゃない。これが答えに間違いないって断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に。
また思考停止ならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。
You're leaving that too much for you. If only you just cry yourself to sleep and then you can just give up and die. Okay, she's dead now. I bet. And you just got your death flag. Look at that.
私たちの子供の頃からの夢へのその鍵を刺す鍵穴はあそこしかない。生贄に捧げるのはきっともうわかるよね。
Oh god, that must be something awful. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, we're close. Okay.
I love this chapter so much.
Okay, they still haven't told me what the place is, what the thing is. You read this chapter? Okay. My heart leaped. Because there, keeping one was an open mouth in the eerie darkness. What's this? What is this? When I strained my eye, peering into the darkness, I saw something that looked like a light switch. In addition, there was a switch with open and close written on it. When I resolutely pushed the switch, Rough lights like you'd find in a coal mine turn so sporadically, making a staircase that stretched underground come easily into view. Eerily though, it looked even more gloomy with the lights turned on. Near the light was that open and close switch. You could probably open or close this, but the open part happened to be broken. Why would you be shut away in this creepy underground area for all eternity? So for the time being, I didn't touch that switch. And as I raided my gun again, I slowly went down the stairs. What the heck is she?
They're not telling you because they're not giving you the answer yet.
Okay, the ceiling was very high, so it didn't feel cramped. In the corner, I felt as though a cool breeze was blowing upwards, and that creepiness seemed to form a sort of aura. As I raided my gun and carefully stared forward, I descended the stairs. The walls, the stairs, the lights, all of them were very old-fashioned. It was easy to suspect that these had been built back when the mansion had been constructed on this island. There were cracks in the ceiling and water clumped to the walls, constantly dripping down. That water fell into a gutter that had been set up alongside the stairs, then quickly and silently flowed into the under... Oh, that's the Sweet Peach River?
No.
No?
They
Okay.
skipped everything. Skipped everything.
Okay. Thought it was telling to go faster. The seer kept turning back on itself. I don't know how far down I've gone, but I think it's much deeper than the other one floor. I mean, because we're actually going down, that's what I was thinking. That's why. A rough metal showed itself. A rough metal door showed itself. And their character had been written in dark red paint. They had probably been written a long time ago. On the 10th Valley, the journey's end, you shall attain to the power of the Golden Land's treasure once and for the last time. My heart, which was already about to explode, jumped about even more as soon as I recognized those deep red characters. It's no mistake. This is the last stop. Father's Golden Land. But this is not the 10th Valley yet, so I get... it can't open yet? I calmed my throbbing heart, somehow regained my composure, and readied my gun again. But since in the end I couldn't open the door with my gun held in both hands, I lowered the gun, carefully hid my breathing, and opened the door. This place is... My first impression when I saw the room was that it might be linked to one of the rooms in the mansion. That's right, it had exactly the same atmosphere about it as the sealed VIP room on the second floor. But this was underground, so there were no windows. It was only the solemn light of a grand chandelier. But even though it was dimly lit by the faint light, the quality of the interior was more than enough to take your breath away. A bed with a canopy and a rocking chair that looked like it would be comfortable. Oh, that's the gold. To sit in. An extra sofa and carpet. There was like a dream every girl yearned for at least once. And yet, since it was underground hidden room with no windows, it felt more like the hidden house of a witch. I never swallowed the legend of Beatrice, Witch of the Forest. However, after being shown this room, it certainly became hard to doubt that she actually had existed and had lived in this room. No voice?
No voice? What?
Even though I was completely shocked by this room, I carefully, not timidly, searched the interior with my gun raised. And at the back of the room I found it. Bless you. Again. My gas came out strangely, like a bunny being choked. After all, after finding something like this, no one would be able to stop that kind of stupid voice from leaking out. Is there... Father... She's not...
Voice. I'm
voiced.
not sure. I remember voices here, but...
But there's also no music, so I don't know.
No music, I think it's correct.
Yeah. A mountain of gold ingots. Of course they weren't piled up carelessly in a way that would damage the dignity of this room. A beautiful scarlet satin weave was laid on the mountain of gold, creating a beautiful three-color mix between the red, gold, and the black of deep darkness. It was as though, when the witch slept on its bed, gold would be a respectful chamberlain waiting on her. Nobly, refined, gracefully, beautifully. It was attentively piled there with an imposing air. When I tried to grab a single gold ingot, I was surprised at its weight. It was probably about 10 kilograms. Just as it could probably be worth more than 10 millions. Show me a family crest. One-winged eagle was lightly imprinted on it.
I heard you.
Yeah, I was almost gonna say that. Almost. I almost said that. Like every time, of course. It was hard to tell whether it had worn away or whether the impression had been made carelessly in the first place, but it was certainly the crest of the one-winged eagle. I paid very attention not saying that this time.
Yes.
Oh, just how many ingots were piled there? We're doing a quick count. There, here and there, and judging by the hay, there had to be a few hundred at least. My mind's already gone blank, so I can't do the math well. Even a moderate guess would put it above several billion yen. That's right, of course. After all, there's 10 golds of gold, right? At the current value, there's more than 20 billion yen of gold. I found it before anyone else. I found it. Long laugh, not dubbed.
Non mi arriva.
In front of the mountain of gold, I spread my arms and looked up at the ceiling. A laugh without a trace of dignity flowed out from my body, from my entire body. I had no intention of laughing in a weird way, but I couldn't hold back the happy feeling that was flowing through me. My older brother probably wouldn't accept this loss just because I found this gold. But from now on, there would be no change in the fact that I had been the one to find it. To seal away the headship of the family, some more subtle bargaining would probably still be required. After everything I've gone through until now, that's a completely trivial problem. Even if I lose out on the Ushinomiya family headship, we have 20 billion yen worth of gold.
No, there's something weird. Can you save
Let's try.
and reload? I don't know why. No, there's no sound at all.
Yeah, there's no sound at all.
Not even the...
Okay, maybe it's a bug
No.
then. Okay, but let me close and reopen it. I closed the entire game, and before sharing it to you, let me check if it actually.
Yes.
No, the game is completely. What?
Can you check in your settings, maybe?
The volume is on.
What?
Oh my god, there's a key to mute the game. I didn't know. If you press M, you mute the entire game. I must have clicked on it by mistake. Okay.
Oh, I see.
It's close to the spacebar I was using to go through the thing. That's probably what. Okay.
It's okay, it's okay. We just lost Eva laughing to herself madly. It's okay.
There's also music.
Okay. Can you share it again, please?
Ah, of course. Sorry.
No, it's okay. There we go. Okay, this is the soundtrack that I was telling you about. So prepare mentally to hear this soundtrack for at least the whole entirety of the next live.
Ah, okay.
世の中にはお金で買えないものなんていくらでもあると思ってた。でもそんなのは嘘っぱち。そんなのは持たざる者の自分への言い訳だったのよ。この黄金の山を前にして私はやっとそんなこの世のすべての幸せはこの黄金を溶かすことで生み出すこのお金があれば夫の会社はもう大丈夫。私たち家族はずっと幸せ。そしてジョージにも 莫大なお金を残してあげることが他の親戚たちなどその時ジョージはこのまるでお父さんその時誰も異論を
Okay, so how is Eva gonna
ジ
die?
ョージこそが後ろ宮家の本当の後継ぎなのよ
It happened. My wish was granted. That dream I have wished for ever since I was born into this world as a Shiromiya Eva has been granted complete at this very moment. My husband and I will be happy for all eternity. And I can also give my only son, George, eternal happiness. There's no way I'll waste it on foolish pleasures. My older brother had chewed the Shiromiya family to bits, but George and I will revive it. That means I truly have succeeded the Shiromiya family headship.
成し遂げたわやったわあなたジョージ私は母さんはついに成し遂げたわよもうこれで誰にも脅かされない
That's right, after this never again will be smothered by sad nights.
おめでとう私おめでとう後ろ宮エヴァ私たちの悲しい半生は今ここに全ての念願が叶って消化されたわ
あなたのおかげよあなたの魔法があったからこのチャンスに恵まれたこのチャンスがあったから
ありがとうでも私の魔法は私たちが互いに信じ合わなくちゃ叶えることがだから私の魔法の力だけじゃない私たちの勝利よだからこそおめでとう私たち
ありがとう私ありがとう後ろ宮エヴァ今日までくじけなくてよかった悲しみに溺れあがくことを忘れなくてよかったいいえこれは私の魔法私たちの魔法あなたの魔法は本物だった森の魔女ベアトリーチェなんてすでに幻想あなたこそが本当の魔法
Oh, just because you said that you are so dead.
そうよあなたこそが今や黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェなのよ
Yep. Gonna die horribly, aren't you? The scene is gonna end here, we're gonna skip to another point, and they're gonna find her dead.
I'm not sure where it's gonna skip. Okay, you're here. I see.
Eva decided to leave for the time being. She cleansed her again, trying to leave the secret place. She saw a creepy, swaying human shadow blocking her path, and her dream might see state was blown away. For an instant, she believed that the true master of this room, the real bitch, had appeared. Then the other person was also holding again. The two of them were pointing guns at each other. And eventually they each realized, it's another sibling? Oh!
こんなところで何をしているの
He's not so stupid.
She also find the place,
あ
okay.
なたこそこんなところへ何のご用
姉さんにヒントをあげるんじゃなかったわそうだったならここにたどり着いたのはきっと私が一番だった残念よ
Cinderosa knew where this staircase went and what was waiting ahead of her.
言うわね私より遅くたどり着いたくせに
鮎の川に悩みすぎた鮎なんて大した意味ないじゃない
So just a river?
そんなことないわよ立派なヒントだったじゃないまあ確かに鮎である必要はなかったかもでも鮎が海に出る魚だと聞いて私はそれで気づいたの
この奥には
自分の目で確かめたらあなたの想像を
Yeah.
怯えないで姉さん私はもともと 当主が誰になるかなんて後ろ宮の席だって興味ないしね。本音を言うと自分が当主になるんだってずっと威張り散らしてたクラウス
She just wants the money, probably.
姉さんがその座を奪うなら
本気で言ってるの？
もちろんよ。私は後宮兄弟のはぐれ者。仮に私が当主後継ぎだとお父様に指名され、それを兄さんたちが認めてくれるわけもない。そこまで甘い夢は見てないつもりよ。
The outsider, meaning she's like
Like the black sheep.
in that sense. Okay, yeah.
私にも見せてよ。姉さんの勝利の証。私は兄弟で取り決めした正当な取り、むしろ姉さんがこのゲームの正当な勝利者だと積極的に認めるつもりよ。
私を撃っちゃえばこの黄金はローザの独り占めになっちゃうわね。
それは同じよ。姉さんが私を撃てばこの
For a tense moment, the sisters pointed the guns at each other. Eventually, after they sized up the glint in the other's eye, they lowered their guns. Eva removed her finger from the trigger and held the gun upside down. It was a position that she couldn't quickly shoot from. When she saw that Rosa held hers the same way.
そうね。相手を撃って黄金を独り占めにしようという提案は、でも台風で隔絶したこの島から突然失踪すれば絶対に大騒ぎになる。ここに死体を隠せば簡単には見つからないだろうけど、
何百億円の黄金があろうとも殺人の罪を犯すリスクに、むしろそれを出しにされてクラウス兄さんたちに絞り取られるのが
同感よ。ここに現れたのが兄さんやあんたであったことは不幸中の幸いかもしれない。私は兄弟であんたを一番。
ありがとう。私も姉さんのこと、兄弟で一番信用して。
Oh, spoken. Yeah. Let me believe that. Let me believe that for like a fraction of a second. No, okay. Not happening.
私も黄金が見たいわ。
見る？私ももう一度見た。この目で見たにもかかわらず、あなたと一緒に見て、確かに存在することをもう一度確かめないと。
These are the two that are close, right? At this time.
霧になって黄金が消えてしまいそうな気がするわ。
Eva started descending the staircase once more. However, she didn't carelessly expose her back to Rosa. Even though, at a glance looking at Rosa had lowered her guard, she definitely didn't show any signs of carelessness. Then they reached that room of the witch once more. Rosa also gasped, stand speechless by the vast amount of gold. Rosa and Wolf kept absent-mindedly through the rose garden. They had left the guest house secretly, so they had to be careful when they returned. It was time to snap to it, and they kept their guards up.
おめでとう、姉さん。
Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna see the scene of the two of them talking in front of the gold.
Nope.
ありがとう。姉さんが決めたのよね。後宮家当主後継ぎの肩書きに5割って、ここで聞いてくるとはね。今やそれはクラウス兄さんのことではない。だから姉さんの取り分が5割とその4分の1で125億。すごい取り分じゃない。私は25億で満足よ。ルドルフ兄さんだって文句は言わない。文句を言うのはクラウス兄さんだけでしょ。
Definitely.
そうね。何しろ六軒島の実質的管理者、そしてその敷地内に黄金があって、第一発見者が私でもうまくことを運ばないとややこしいことになりそうよ。
ならないわよ。そこまでをも想定して私たちは昨べ散々議論を尽くしたんじゃない。
果たしてそう私はもうすっかり興奮は冷めてるわよ。ここからの調整の方がむしろ問題ね。
それは新しき後ろ宮家当主の問題。姉さんが楽しむべき問題よ。私には関係ないわ。
Oh, okay.
言うわね。
第二発見者として姉さんに協力するから、どうか例の前払い分、私の1億5000万だけは
ええ、いいわ。私に協力するならそれくらい私は兄さんじゃないもの。
Graciously.
とりあえずは兄さんたちを驚かせましょう。
Graciously.
Mm-hmm.
実際の場所は伏せるにしても、早くクラウス兄さんの驚く顔が見たいわ。
ちょっと待ってよ。それをみんなに伝えるのはまだ待って。
どうして？
バカね。決まってるでしょ。相手はあの尊大なクラウス兄さんにずる賢いルドルフ。やがては発表するにしても今はまだ早いわ。どうやって話を進めるか。せっかく見つけた黄金を全て兄さんにかすめ取られることもあり得るわよ。
I thought she was saying something extremely natural. So when she saw Rosa's expression suddenly cool all over, she was a little surprised.
何か不満なの？クラウス兄さんたちの性分はあんただってよく知っているでしょうが。
姉さん、それはルール違反よ。
何の話よ。
私たちは誰が黄金を見つけてもすぐに報告。それを渋ればルールの根底が後で何かの火種になるかもしれないわ。クラウス兄さんがそのルール違反は後でこじれるわ。
バカ言わないで。ここは兄さんの島なのよ。そしてさっきの黄金はキャッシュじゃない。10トンもの莫大な換金物の山なのよ。運び出して現金化するには相当の手間をかけるわ。そしてそれはこの島を実行支配している兄さんにあらゆる面で有利に働くわ。
Yeah, but if you're the new head shit, that it's not a problem.
そういう腹の探り合い。私は自分の取り分の25億をはっきり。もちろん姉さんが私に現金に、あとは姉さんがどう交渉しようとか。でも私の取り分が手元に入るまでは。
何を甘いこと。あんた兄さんのずる賢さを何も分かってない。
Rosa and Rosa didn't understand the crafting of their older siblings. In that sense, Rosa more or less understood why Eva was being so cautious. But in her heart, this is a visual bug. There's a big black square in there. She couldn't clear away her suspicion that Eva wanted to keep all the gold to herself. Because she knew that Eva was at least as crafty as her other siblings. In other words, Rosa wanted to put a stop to any chance Eva had to keep the gold all to herself, by quickly informing the sibling of the gold discovery.
ローザ、悪いけど今だけは私の言うことを聞きなさい。
言うことを聞かないと1億5000万は用意できないってこと？
そういう言い方をしているつもりはないわ。でもあなたが本当にそのお金を必要とし兄さんたちに話せばその当然の取り分すらもなく、それは嫌でしょう。
For a while, it's a very expression that she'd never shown to her sister before rose to Rosa's face. Rose to Rosa's face, okay. There wasn't even trace of her restraint as a younger sister. There was just the ruthlessness, not the seriousness of a single human arguing about a vast sum of wealth. Eva made light of it, chuckling.
やれやれ、物騒な殺人事件が起こったばかりで、その犯人がまだ島の中にこんなところで立ち話なんて、私たちもつくづく不用心ね。
どうせ使用人たちの茶番でしょ。この島で殺人事件なんてもともと起こってないのよ。
あら、やっぱりそう思う
？6人の死亡状況ではっきり説明。あの6人の密室は外部犯行では絶対に作れない。南條先生は全員死んでる。これは全てお父様が仕組んだ手の込んだお芝居よ。使用人たちはみんなもともと殺人なんか起こってない。 殺人犯なんかうろついてるわけがないのよ。
へえ、あんたがそれに気づく割と怯えてるように見えたから、そこまでは気づいてないと思ったのに。
私、そういう場の空気は読む方なの。おかげさまで鍛えられたから。
That's right. Come to think of it, now that the servants are dead, almost everyone is unless a member of the Shinomiya family. As for Nanjo, he proclaimed the deaths of the servants. When the relatives began to discuss the riddle of the epitaph, he disappeared off to the second floor, as if he didn't want to get in the way. I mean, he probably said, oh, well, they're talking about money. I'm not gonna be in the middle of this, and left. But okay.
Yes.
私たちに非分に挑戦してもらおう。だからこそ姉さんが勝利者であるという宣言が必要なのよ。あの焼死体が本当のお父様なわけがない。足の指の数が同じ死体をどこかで調達してわざわざ悪趣味に焼いて、きっとどこかに隠れて私たちがどう振る舞うかを監視してる。姉さんが黄金鏡に至ったこともきっとすでに知るところよ。だからこそ早く姉さんが勝利者であると宣言する。きっとお父様がどこからともなく現れて手を叩きながら姉さんこそが跡継ぎだと宣言してくれるわ。まあでも私は姉さんから1億5000万を何も逆らうことなんかできないわね。
私の言うことを聞いて兄さんたちには黙っ、そこをはっきりさせなローザ。
私はルールを定めたのはついそれを保護にすべきではないわ。
もちろん必ず兄弟の前で発表はするわ。でもその前によく状況を確認したいのよ。10トンの黄金の運び出し、そして換金、公平な分配。それを兄さんに出し抜かれずに行える裏付けが取れるまでしばらく考える。それまで発表を待ちたいというだけの。決して独り占めしたくて内緒にするわけじゃない。
Yeah,
や
sure.
がてはきっとみんなに発表するのね。
もちろん私だって早く兄さんの鼻を明かしてやり。
姉さんの言う考える時間という、
そんなの考えてみなくちゃわからないわ。
一晩あればそれは十分。
一晩ってそんなの約束できないわよ。
次期当主の姉さんに敬意を表して今年の親族会議は台風が通り過ぎて船が迎えに来る。あ、そうね。海猫の中
Oh, she said the thing.
お開きになる。そこまでは私も黙ってることにする。それ以上の考える時間が必要だというのならその時に改めて相談しましょう。私は姉さんの立場を最大限汲み取って協力する
わ。Okay.
あんた食えないわね。びっくりよ。それだけのたくましさがあったなんて。
女は子を持つと強くなるって本当ね。マリアを産んで私はそれを強く自覚した
わ。わかったわ。とりあえずはあんたの協力に感謝。明日の話は明日すればいいことよ。
ええ、そうね。姉さんが黄金を独り占めにするなんて考えない。公平な当主跡継ぎだと信じてるわ。
もちろんでしょ。ちゃんと黄金は兄弟で山分けするわよ。
Yeah, I suspected that.
私たちが非分のな。だからこの黄金は全て誰にも譲らないわ。私が後ろ宮家の当主なのよ。私が
The wish
I
inside.
think this is a good place to stop if you want.
Ah,
to,
okay.
Because the scene is changing from now on.
Ah, okay.
So if you want, this is a good place.
Yeah, okay, yeah, makes sense. Of course, I suspected that she wanted all the gold for herself, but I mean, I wouldn't believe that for a second that she would have been sharing that.
Yeah.
There's nothing the beach, yeah, but I mean, it's Eva. It's Eva. It was like that since the start, so it's not really surprising.
Yes. How was it?
Good. I wish they would have told me the name of the town, but okay.
There's still 5 more chapters to go.
Oh, really? But, okay, question.
I don't think that the solution comes in chapter 8. I think it comes way before that. I can't remember exactly where.
Question. If one would have been Japanese or something, would it been able for them to know the solution at this point?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, if you have a certain kind of knowledge, I would say
geographical knowledge, you would have been able to
Yes,
understand the thing.
Yes.
Okay, because what they were looking to in the atlas, they were looking for an actual place.
Yes.
Okay.
Inside the place, there's a quote-unquote Sweetfish River.
Yeah. And that is the solution. Okay.
You follow the river to find the village.
And all of that. Yeah. The moment you find the river, it's probably gonna be a lot easier, I think.
Yes. But
Okay.
It's complicated. I think that if you're Japanese, you may be more accustomed to
the thing. Of course. I mean, definitely.
But for us, it's a bit more complicated.
What's the question? What's the reasoning of knowing the place? Just because follow me for a moment. They were talking about Odawara earlier.
Yes.
But they said, okay, no, it's not that, because that's not where Kinzo had the happy memories.
Yes.
So it's not the place, because it's his beloved hometown.
It's another place. It's not Odawara.
How do they know that that specific place is the place?
I wouldn't know. I'm guessing based on it's been ravaged by war. It's been destroyed,
because of historic stuff like that. Okay, that's how they.
That's my guess. That's
okay.
My guess, but I wouldn't know.
Okay. I see. Okay.
It's very vague. It's extremely vague.
Yeah. I see. Okay, everyone. I think we'll be stopping here if there's nothing else to say. What about you?
Nope.
Do you have anything to say? Anything to announce?
No, just that I'm having fun a lot.
What's the next stream? We don't know.
Your conjectures. We don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. My next stream is gonna be Digimon this Friday. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'll see you in a bit in a PixelBit. Have a good night or rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Bye.